6th of December. Like 2 degrees Celsius here in London, UK. Now it's wintry, of course. Not quite minus yet, but probably we're going to see some drop in temperature. Anyway, we're doing chess this evening, guys. So grab your teas, your coffees. Well, if it's too late, just get a herbal tea. Yeah, I'm not encouraging anyone to drinking coffee late in the evening, so you can stay up all night long doing chess or God forbid what else. So get your herbal teas, guys. Then, right. Okay. I am multi-streaming now using Lee Chess, and I should be on YouTube, on Facebook. I'll just check this things. Yep, that seems to be working. Facebook then. Seems to be working too. Kick.com. And which one was it? Kick.com and Twitter. Yeah. Kick.com and Twitter. Twitter or LinkedIn, but yeah, well, lately it went via Twitter. Now, that a big difference in between the two. I mean, sure. Okay, guys. So until our friends join, we'll do some rapid, some puzzles. Maybe I'm gonna do a 5-3 just for a starter and see how we're going. If it's horribly bad, then we're gonna increase the time control to 10, maybe even more. But let me do a 5-3 first, just for a starter. See how we're doing. Let's see how bad that is. Okay, 5-3 then. Let's do the 5. Okay, let's play this fella. I am being black here. Okay. He moves the queen's pawn. Let's go with the C. Let's do this. 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 Okay, so there's nothing phenomenal as of now because both me and my opponent are developing our pieces. So there's nothing particularly exceptional here or creative or anything. We're just moving by means of memorization. We're just moving our pieces onto perhaps better square. So just developing. A little bit cramped here. I need to find ways, active ways. I mean, if I'm lucky enough, yeah, I'm not that lucky. But you never know. Okay. What is the guy? Ah, he goes for this guy here. I understand. All right, guys. And I reckon he wants to do this, so let's stop them before it's too late. So I played, okay, a6. What am I supposed to do here? Couple of things, though. Couple of things. Let's try this. Let's try this until I'm finding some other ways to be attacking, fixing weaknesses, and that's even possible. Let's see. Okay, so they took. I think I want to take like this because there is no light square bishop, and those two pawns make me slightly confident in playing this move. Right, he defends now, so if I do this, he gonna take. Right, can I hold on a sec? I want to do something else. I could try this. I mean, is that horrible? Is that horrible? I think it's playable. So I think we did fairly good moves up to this point here. I don't think we did anything bad. So what did the guy play? E3. Okay. He defends c4 and stuff. But can I take the pawn though? Well, if he plays the rook, he's gonna attack. Well, I'm not quite sure. Let's take it. I think I can take on c4, right? Yeah, he gonna take here, but then I'm gonna take. I mean, I'm taking c4 then. Yeah. I didn't say it was supposed to, I didn't say it's easy or stuff. So don't get me wrong. I didn't say anything like that. It's not actually. Well, let's see. Well, if I do okay, but this guy, I don't know, dude. So let's try this. I think it's slightly interesting. Right, so rook a b8 now trying to challenge this guy, but obviously he's doubling the rooks there. Let me see, rook takes, rook b8. I don't think I got a choice. It's just too much. So let's try this for the time being. 336, 325. I'm still a pawn up here, guys. And yeah. Okay, so I took now. All right, what next? I gotta go with the knight back where they were, right? Okay, he goes after my bishop. I gotta do this. Let me see. Can I do something else? Of course I can. I can do this. Yeah, but then they take, I take, he takes. I'm still in problemo. Let me play this. I hope I'm not gonna regret. Oh man, there's all sorts of things that might happen. Yeah. Well, you can't have them all. Some say. Okay. I haven't checked if I'm on Leech's streamers list now. I don't know if that works. It was a little bit glitchy at some point. But nevertheless, guys, you can follow me on YouTube and Twitch, because if I'm not on YouTube, I'm definitely on Twitch and vice versa. So, and this evening anyway, I'm multi-streaming, so. Yeah. So he's thinking. Yeah, I was afraid about this one. I was a bit concerned about this one, frankly. All right, what the heck am I doing here? Taking here, right? Yeah. Or should I play the other guy? Heck, I'm not sure. If I do this, the worst thing might be this. And then I got, okay, feck it. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Okay, he could do a check. Right? Well, he can if he wants to. Definitely. Most definitely. Then I'm gonna move away, right? You have to move away. I gotta move away. Maybe here? Not sure. Maybe. Okay, then he ain't got no other check. He gotta address the queen and the knight thing. Therefore, it might occur, guys, a knight's exchange, a knight's trade. So, you probably gotta take, and I'm gonna take back. And should I be optimistic about the position? I guess, unless there is some surprises that I'm not aware of. So thanks for stopping by, fellas. Cool stuff. Hey, I forgot to put the. Let me see if that works. I got some new commands here and stuff. Let me see if that works. Oh yeah, cool. Nevertheless, he is thinking, right? Sugar. Am I in trouble? So I'm in check. That means trouble? Definitely. If I go here, he got no more checks. Yeah, but it takes, I take, he takes, I take. Wait, this is funky. Moving here. You gotta do this. I take. He takes, I take. And I got this guy and queen here, and you got a bishop and the queen here. Well, after this one, dudes, we may consider. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this one first. I'm in check now. If I go here, no, that's I'm rhetorical, guys. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's a live gate. Don't say nothing, guys. Okay, Queen F, King F7. King F7. No, thanks, Les. We're gonna be discussing more, brother. Let me see. What the heck am I supposed to do here? Oh, sugar. Let's go with this. All right. No, Chill Penguin, I didn't shift. I'm actually using them both because I'm not a partner for Twitch or anything. I'm just an affiliate. And when I'm not streaming on Twitch, I can go on. Sorry, you're talking about. Oh, right. So I'm not a partner for chess.com. I'm a chess.com community streamer. That means I'm not bound by any sort of contract. No one pays me a damn penny, nothing. So I don't have any benefits being on chess.com or leeches for that is. So wait a second. What did I do? Right. So I'm still using chess.com by the way, folks. Okay, what I want to do, especially for all of our friends that might be trying to learning more, if I can. Right, so they want to checkmate. Well, they want to execute me here with the queen and bishop. If I capture, he's going to take with the knight. Well, I think I'm relatively happy, folks, with this. What the heck can it do? Check, right? Well, that's a problem. That's exactly what it does. Can I go here? Well, I kind of can. I can, right? I'll go. Well, he could check me again if he wants to. Heck, does he have a perpetual? Guys, most of the questions are rhetorical. I'm not really asking for advice. I'm just trying to speak to myself and find out some better moves. Like all chess players are talking to themselves, you know. They might say they're crazy people because they talk, they converse within themselves. I mean, if you establish a relationship with yourself, are you crazy? You're assuming you're two. Oh my days. That's pure pathology, Jesus. All right, so in chess you are supposed to converse with yourself, and people would say you're normal because you're a chess player. So that's okay. Very difficult. Okay, so I'm attacking the knight twice, by the way. Queen attacks, king attacks twice here. He could do this check again, which forces me. It does force me to just running down the board here. Then he can check me again. Heck knows. Okay, now that's a check. You bet I gotta run away. If it checks me again, where the heck am I going? Because if I go here, I'm gonna get checkmated back rank. If I go here... What? Ah! This guy is cunning. He wants to take my queen. So I gotta go here. Otherwise, I'm toast if I don't. He could have... Yeah, he wanted to take my queen, guys, by a discovered check. So if I had played this... he had this. And then he would have collected my queen. Hopefully I can survive. If I'm lucky. I don't know. Is luck playing a... No, randomness plays a part in chess, not luck. Well, we can ascribe as humans the notion of luck. There is no such thing as luck. It's randomness. Well, luck, if you see that... Okay, we're going to be discussing more philosophical stuff. Wait a sec. Okay, so he wants to check me on billion places. Because this is a bad boy. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going here. And I'm going here. And what the heck, I'm going here. I hope I'm not getting forked on anything. Yeah, he's a bad boy. He wanted to fork me on a couple of things. If I'm lucky. Right, now I can freaking trade off everything. Queen. Queen takes, pawn take. But is this the move, though? You see? Or should I perhaps play more stuff? I think I should get more stuff in action. Okay, what can I say? I'm just a human. I'm just a human. Okay, mister. I'm just a human. Well, I got some nasty checks here with the queen, of course. Okay, I was a bit lucky. Well, I don't know. So, guys, luck is a human concept added to something which is otherwise random. It's like a billion something random things, and when they go favorable to yourself, you call it a luck. Because in a very short period in history, you are in advantage. Okay. All right. Let's do very quickly review. Then we can discuss more stuff. So, going back, I'm using both chess.com and Lichess. Alternatively, tomorrow I'll be on chess.com, guys. And I'm also using Twitch when I'm using chess.com and YouTube, Facebook when I'm using Lichess. That's how I distributed my virtual media presence and stuff. Hello, Anirudh. Thanks for stopping by, brother. How's it going? Yeah. Okay. Quick analysis here. Very quick. Like a billion blunders. Probably they all belong to me. Well, in the end, I was a bit luckier. All the blunders belong to me. Well, at least one blunder belongs to me, says the almighty Stockfish. Guys, if you want to analyze some of your stuff, also let me know. And let me go now. Okay, so that's just, I'd say, regular stuff, right, guys? It's just regular stuff here. Regular stuff. Okay, let's see where things went crazy. Oh, okay, that's normal stuff. As you can read on the screen yourselves, castles. Important to develop your pieces. This is absolutely paramount. Guys, whatever happens and you're playing chess and the other guy behaves very unorthodox, just get your pieces out. When you don't know what to do, just ask yourself, have I gotten all my pieces developed? For instance, that's one question. So when I don't know what I'm doing, I mean, if I can't recall the most accurate theory, so I'm checking if I don't get checkmate in a move, which may happen. And if you're not in immediate danger, get the stuff out. Get your pieces off the back rank to do something and develop your guys. So the engine says I should have taken on f3, but I'm not a great fan of trading, particularly bishops, because I got to tell you something, I love bishops a bit more than the knights. Just a bit more. I mean, not more, like a lot more, but I'm loving the bishops just a bit more than the knights. Especially when the position is open. Especially when I'm doing pins. I don't trade unless I'm seeing it clearly that I'm getting huge advantage. Okay, the engine says 98. Well, I'm a human, I can't do that. But I can definitely play knight b8, d7. What was the thing with knight f, d7? The pushing f pawn? Okay, that's weird. Now, knight b8, d7 all day. Okay, g4, the guy, behaves nicely. Bishop g6 he played. Bishop g6. It's a bit cramped for me. I'm not particularly ecstatic about the lack of space. And I'm also not particularly happy about this bishop on e7 there. That's awful. The guy plays good stuff. He's really dominating. He got a space. He got the power. He got the space. He got the power. Was that a rap song or something at some point? Anyway, go back. a6 because, if you wonder why a6, amongst many other reasons, I'm absolutely terrified to running into this. Combined with the bishop, so that would be a killer. So we got to be careful. And now I was like acting prophylactically. a6, a4. Okay, he wants to take more space. And queen b6 because I'm not that smart to play queen c7. I was just simply trying to go for some weaknesses. Okay, so now he took. Was it necessary? Okay, he wanted to get rid of. Now I took a decision here. I'm aware that normally you want to take with h so that you don't expose your king to checks. But upon seeing that actually my opponent has gotten c and d pawns, I was wondering, maybe it's actually more importantly to open up the f, I said to myself. And that is why I've decided to take with f, which is definitely not the most smartest ever because Actually, I did run into some problem with queen e6 at some point. Checks, I mean, there was a problem. Again, my opponent just completely dominates. I didn't know what else to do. Okay, rook e8. Yeah, of course, I always had that in mind. Yeah, but I did play queen to b4. I wanted to take some pawns. I wanted to create some pressure. Whoa, knight g4. I mean, that's sweet, isn't it? Knight g4, hg, and bishop f6. What a nice twist. What a nice twist. Okay, I like to think if I had longer time control, I like to think if I had more time on my hands, maybe I would have considered knight g4. Maybe. I like to think that. But also, my initial plan was simply try and grab some guys, and I've noticed that I might be actually weak. Hey, wait a second. Actually, I did play the engine's first line. Wait a second. It's actually queen takes b3, which I did play, because I realized when the guy does it, I can grab another one, and even if they take, my knight is defended by the other guy. So actually, I was absolutely into the plan. Yeah, queen b3, that's what I played. But yeah, okay, knight g4 is a bit of a more elegant, more chess master stuff, which of course I'm not most of the cases. Sometimes I may have glimpses of the truth, but not all the time. So, okay, queen b3, because I'm not a genius. And he hits my queen, but although it's, that's such a human move. Rook F, b1. It's such a human-like move. He should have played rook fe, actually going after the bishop. And that would have been a sort of a killer. Indeed. The guy just played a human move. You really want to, you want to hit the queen, you want to go and on the interval and double up. I'm pretty sure that the guy exactly that thought. And also, if he had more time, definitely the game would have been different. That's so, guys. This is where the rapid value comes into play. When you do rapid games or longer time controls, probably both you and your opponent will be producing better moves. People have more time to actually think it properly. Blitz or bullet, it's a bit crazier, and you're missing on tons of tactics. All right, that's what the position is at the minute. Again, knight g4, but I'm not a genius most of the time. I'm never, frankly. Rook a b1. Okay, was this the right move? Rook a b8. Knight g4 again. I can't do this in bullet or blitz. Rook a b8. Yeah, it's the second line of the engine. Yeah, well, being a human, of course. So now takes. Now I just wanted to simplify the whole thing. I really wanted to simplify everything I can. So what did I do? Is it even mentioned? Yeah, the very last thought that crossed the engine's mind was, well, it's not even listed now. I just wanted to simplify here. I really wanted to make things very simple for my understanding. And that's what it is. Again, slight advantage for white. Queen, okay, he hits me. King f8. Now he goes into more hostility here. We played? Yeah. Did we? Okay, cool. We're going to look at that one. Anirudh. Yeah. Okay. What did we do? So what happened here? Knight takes. Oh, was it the correct move? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, overall, both me and my opponent, I think, had a relatively acceptable decency in terms of moves quality. Okay, the guy now checks me. Probably he rushed it a bit. Well, he wanted to create some attacks, that's for sure. Let me tell you something. I was actually more concerned about stuff like knight e6 than h7. Anyway, now knight, yes, he did take, and I did take. A little bit of advantage for black, but not hugely advantageous. Okay. Queen e6 would have been more neat to play. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Queen e6, because if we trade off queens, guys, in case you're wondering why queen e6 been suggested at some point by the engine, is because theoretically you might be ending up with two passes, two connected pass pawn. By the way, this is the last video I did on YouTube about the connected pass pawns. So queen e6 would actually might fall theoretically if white would trade off queens into the connected pass pawns. So that's very important. The connected pass pawns, really important concept. Anyway, I took because I panicked, and my panic led me into an equal position. Well, I wasn't aware it's absolutely equal in that moment. I was just aware that if I go to g8, I'm getting executed with queen e8 checkmate. So I got a bit panicked, and I played, oh my god, the most awful of them all. I was supposed to play king f8. Yeah, and then up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, I see. But time takes a toll on our minds. So the guy had the queen e8, and that's, oh my god, he could have skewered me. Oh, this is so crazy. So if he played queen e8, he threatens my black knight on b8. If I had taken the white knight with the queen, he would have played maybe queen d8. And boy, you can kiss goodbye to the black queen then, because... So if this threatening the knight, and if I take like this, he probably plays very likely d8, and that's it. Goodbye, black queen. Oh, that would have been painful. He still, yeah, he should have went for this. Well, that's blitz, folks. That's what blitz is. He didn't take advantage of the enormous opportunity. He checked me again. I was happy to do a draw. He tried to find some other way, but actually it worsened everything, and he used all the time almost. Yeah. Oh, and also he had something like, I think I know what he saw. He saw that if I do this, he's got this. I'm in check by the knight. I have to take or move, and then he takes my queen for free. That's what I think he saw. Wasn't necessarily the best ever. Did I do the right one? Yeah, well, I don't want to get checked or stuff. Okay. Not the most accurate ending ever, because the seconds are just killing the mind. Yeah, not the most. Yeah, okay, not the most. Yeah, nice e6. Yeah, I had an instinct here that it's important to get your guys back to play, actually. So I wanted to play this, which actually is not the best one. Nice e6, actually. So you need to bring more power into your game. And I didn't see any immediate checks or checkmates or stuff like that. So that is why I've chosen to get knight back on c6. So I can get more action, more activity, more piece activity. And then I was ready to do something with the black queen. Perhaps a queen's trade. Perhaps, then I was planning onto this kind of stuff. And again, two connected pass pawns should be helping to promote and to win. Anyway, I was lucky the guy just used all the time. And here, I don't know if I should do this. Looks very appealing. What does the engine say? The engine say knight d4. Okay, that's a cool one. Of course. Knight d4, queen c4. Try to create some more checks. Okay. Knight d4, queen d... queen d4, the last one. Still a kind of a winner. Okay, probably I would have played this kind of knowing myself. But that doesn't offer the chance for further checks, though. So I'm not sure after all. Anyway. Okay, what was it? Two blunders, my opponent. I did do a blunder. Well, that was the best I could produce in that time limit. So, Anirudh, let's go with the game we had played, you said. Where is that? Games. Let me go to games. So I play. Is your nickname the same, Anirudh? Anirudh, where is your brother? This one here. This one here. Lord Anirudh. Okay, let's look at this one. Is that the game? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're gonna look at this one then. Let me just double check something before we actually... Hold on a sec. Give me 2 sec. Oh. So I know what you're talking about. Let me see if there is any glitch with this stuff here. Let me just peruse quickly. No, that's fine. It looks fine. Just want to double check if they got glitches again or not. Okay, cool. Let's go with this one. E4, knight f6. So we played the Nalakine. Okay, there's no problem here. I don't see no problem. I don't see no problem. E5. If I'm given a chance, I'll probably go always 2 steps with the pawns from the 7th or 2nd rank. Bishop e7, maybe a bit passive, maybe knight c6 better. Knight c6, bishop f5 are also playable. Tell me, guys, if you think otherwise. It looks to me like this kind of things are playable. Also, white might do some queen d2 castle long. I can't remember if you did that or not. Bishop e7. Amongst other things, I was just planning some bishop e7, bishop f6. You know, I was trying to do this. Now, I think, Anirudh, this is a moment now. You chose to do d4, which I think may not be the most necessary, most biggest priority ever in the game's economy. Did you get my idea, Anirudh? I don't think d4 now is the stuff you need to be focusing on. I think you need to focus on getting your guys in the game in one way or another. You need to develop. Oh, I didn't say hello to ZK. So ZK, hello, good evening. I don't know if Simpson's still there. Simpson, if you're there, we can analyze your game afterwards. Let me know. It opens the bishop, then kick. Aha, I see. But it complicates it maybe too prematurely. Maybe too quickly. You launching opening. Okay, Chino, let's do something. Let's do something, and let's do something. We're going to turn it off again. We're going to turn it on and off as we go with the game. Indeed, d4 is being recognized as the strongest way to continue. d4. Knight f3. I would have played probably knight f3 if I was you. If I was you, I would have gone with knight f3. d4, knight f3, c3, a3. Yeah, but not that strong. d4, knight f3. Okay. Okay, I understand. Turning off everything. Turn out to be the best stuff ever. Okay. Yes, of course. Castle here, I don't want to take your stuff. I want to secure my king. And white needs to decide what to do with the king because king is on e1 and king is on e1. And you need to decide where to castle, how to, and stuff. Now, I hope I took the guy, right? Yes, I did take. Oh, here's the annotation. c3 you pushed now. I don't think it's fundamentally bad. You're still in a slight of kind of a pin, but I suspect after queen d2 you can castle or something. So I guess white should be focusing on castling long here. I'm just developing. You developing. Hello there, Kumar. Long time no seen. How's it going? Knight f3. What did I do here? I moved the queen because was hit by the knight. Is it the best square, I wonder? I wonder if that's the best square. Should I do something else? Should I do queen e4? In principle, moving away from the knight, bishop still in a pin, and taking... Yeah, but that's not going to work. I mean, this, then I'm going to go here. Okay, that's weird. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe queen h5 is best. Queen d6, it's proposing queen straight. I'm not sure I really want to do this. Oh, the entrance exams. Okay, I think I might remember something you told me some weeks ago. That's I think you might have told me. Someone told me about the exams. Of course, school exams are very important, guys. Treat them seriously, so you can become the best ever engineers or whatever you want to become. Very good stuff. Happy to see you giving the proper time to learning at school, guys. You're doing the right stuff. Make no mistake. Do not ignore the school's knowledge and the stuff. Get all the knowledge you get. You can, guys. Very important. Okay, so wait a minute. Ah, Queen H5. Yeah, that's good. Got good. So I can sleep at night now. Sometimes it's sharp, Kumar. Sometimes it's complete rubbish. So Queen H5 indeed. Now I can sleep peacefully. Yes, Queen H5 was actually the best move. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm X-rayed now. But I'm not sure about Bishop G4. Wait. Rook D8. Yeah, that's more like an attack. I should learn to actually attack more. Rook D8 actually attacks immediately. Yeah, I should have played Rook D8, obviously. Queen G6 makes also sense. You're attacking G2 and stuff. Yeah, I should have attacked more. Yeah, that's not that great. H3. I think Anirudh did the right stuff. H3. I think he did the right stuff. Yes, H3, of course. A bit of advantage. What am I supposed... Now I don't know what I played here. What did I play? I took... Is this the best move? I mean, I feel it's the best move. Rook A8. Actually, this is... Oh, because it's a pin, I could definitely go Rook A8 or Rook FD8. Yeah, I should leave things as they are and go for the queen. Didn't I do that? Oh. Yeah, I helped Anirudh here. I'm analyzing a game that I played with our friend Anirudh here present. So I have given Anirudh here too much power with this unnecessary trade. I should have attacked the queen. Either rook, probably rook AD, just to keep it in the best choice. So rook A, probably hitting the white queen. I don't have to do nothing because the pawn is currently pinned. And after rook A8, Anirudh is going to move the queen necessarily, I would suspect. And after he moves the queen, he cannot castle. So, yeah, I should have considered that. But all these ideas would have been too time costly because I was on 3 minutes. And as we all know, time is the main killer of the chess quality moves. So, yeah, what can I do? Yeah, I should have played rook AD. Well, we are improving day after day, a bit by bit. So bishop takes now. I'm not sure, Anirudh, do you still think taking on c6 was the best thing for you to do? Here, I'm just asking genuine question. You think taking on c6 actually is the right stuff for white to play? Very genuine question. Because that bishop is so nice and strong. Your bishop pair is so powerful that I felt like taking on c6, you're actually making me a great service. It doesn't look like taking on c6 is the best stuff for white. Now I'm going to ask the engine again. Let's see. So white was supposed to do castle. I know it's a bit counterintuitive now, want to put the king where the queen is, but it's more than survivable. I don't have a light square bishop, so I think it's safe from this point of view. 0-0, queen b1, queen d5, queen a4, bishop f4. So Anirudh taking on c6 is definitely not the best stuff for white. But even that, it's not that appealing, because if you take on c6, I might take with the queen and I'm attacking you on g. You play d7, you're helping my bishop actually to go to f6, hitting potentially on your queenside castling if you go long castling. So I don't think bishop c6 kind of like justifies any sort of attack you might do. I don't think so. I even think here now, in hindsight, I think I should have even considered taking like this. Reason being that actually if you decide at some point and you manage to castle long, I'll just get a rook straight attacking on your castling whilst I have the queen hitting on g2. So now thinking, all things considered, probably also b takes c6. Let's see if the Stockfish agrees. Oh yeah, he does agree. Queen c6, which I did play, is the first line. Makes a lot of sense. You preserve the pawn structure intact. Nice, too nice. Pawn islands here. Everything looks miraculously super nice. Queen c6, very nice and elegant choice. bc6 though, it's a consciously assumed opportunity of rook b8 hitting the b2 in case white castles long at some point. Or even if they don't castle, you're still hitting the b. Combined with bishop f6, it might be some interesting lines of attacking there. Well, we are both kind of pressing the pedal because actually I'm on 2 minutes 50 sec. He's actually more than time than me. So he could have waited maybe. Anyway, I think Anirudh produced very, very good ideas. He played very good stuff. Okay, bishop f6. I would assume, yeah, the position is very much equal now. If I may put it into these words, you can't get more equal than this. You can't get more equal than this. 2 pawn islands perfectly fine for white and black. Both kings are castled. Bishops, very strong, both bishops. And rooks are ready to play on D and E file. And white queen can go whatever they want to go. C2, B3, I don't even know which one's stronger. But I think they're equally good. Yeah. So this is probably one of those moments when you can say, I'm offering a draw if you want. I'm not sure about this one. Reason being, I'm just complicating with stuff, with tempo, getting the rook over to the D. So, Anirudh, if I were you, I would just do very simple stuff. Either this or that. I would do just very simple stuff here. You don't need to force anything. You don't have to force anything. Maybe even, I'm not sure though. No, because I'm going after your pawns. Maybe not. Maybe queen c2. Maybe queen c2, queen b3. Did you? Oh, good man. Good. I told you did very good stuff. Well, you're losing a pawn here. You're sort of losing a pawn here. I don't know what. So. No, that's fine, Kuma. I appreciate you just stopped a few minutes. That's fine. Thank you very much, brother. See you next time. Don't neglect the school and the exams. They mean your professional future, maybe academic future. So, and knowledge is good in itself anyway. You don't need to study for school. You study for getting knowledge in itself. This is an achievement in itself. You know, it has its own value. So you don't study for impressing. Well, if you impress folks, very good. You actually get the knowledge because it's good in itself, having knowledge. I don't know what is more important in the whole universe than having knowledge. Now, really now. So I don't know what can be more important, powerful, ethical. I don't know. I mean, okay, then we can dissociate maybe ethics from. But I don't know what's more important than this, than having knowledge. So study because it's very good. Knowledge is power, always. It's the beginning of freedom. It's everything. So, when just going back to chess now, after this digression, Bishop d4 Anirudh was not probably the best way to doing this. Just queen b3 if you played now, you would have kept your extra pawn. But after this, I don't know. You're not losing all of a sudden. It's not a huge advantage. Ah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Except I think that sounds like Advaita philosophy. Knowledge means knowledge of the self is a true means of liberation. Anirudh. I think in Advaita, when they say knowledge, it's not related to conceptual understanding of things as actually I think it refers to knowing the self itself, knowing that Atman and Brahman are the same and living it, I guess. Well, you guys know Sanskrit. I don't know. I mean, you probably have better chances to be knowing Sanskrit if you're Indians, if you've been blessed to being Indians and stuff. I definitely do not know Sanskrit. But I like that one. Sounds like Advaita. Knowledge is the true means of liberation. Yeah, knowledge the self, knowing the self, the true nature, yeah, of oneself. Sounds good to me. So Queen B3 now was a perennial good move, but kind of like dropping a pawn. Yeah. Not the end of the world again. Not the end of the world, but you kind of given a pawn unnecessarily. Let's just put it this way. You've given a pawn unnecessarily. Good night, Kumar. All the best, brother. We'll see you at a future moment. Take care of yourself. Okay, queen's being hit. What did I play? Oh, I panicked, I think. Now, if I had yeah, I think I should have paused it here. I should have explored other avenues. I'm not sure exactly what, but I think I should have explored some other. Okay, I wanted to hold everything, but, you know, sometimes you may not be able to. Probably wasn't the most horrendous move for me to play. Okay, that has draw written all over. No, that's just a draw everywhere. Especially Anirudh, after I had doubled the pawns on the B, I really can't fathom any way to making huge progress. I can't find. Yeah, you know, what's wrong with this? I know what's wrong with this. When you move the king, although I understand you want to move the king, you want to get in the middle, you want to centralize, activate your king and stuff. I understand, but it allows the killing rook d2. If you had played, oh, that's such a nice idea. So Anirudh, if you had played rook to c, you're actually threatening checkmate in a move. That forces me to either move king f or to play g6 because you're going to checkmate me. It's going to be a checkmate, so I can't mess with that. But that would be the necessary tempo after my defensive move. Maybe you're supposed to play rook c2, thus guarding b2 and everything that's on the second rank. And then you can explore king f1, king e2, whatever, attack with the king itself. Do you get the subtlety, Anirudh? So rook c1, you win a tempo because you want to checkmate me on the back rank. You win a tempo. You force me to defend. Whatever the heck I do, move the king, play g6, play h6, play whatever I play, I have to defend because I lose. And when I defend, it's your turn. Therefore, rook c2. This is the path for you not to lose. This is the path to do the perfect move here. Then rook c2, and then you hold it all together, and that's it. That's a draw. But you slip that detail, and then I think that one is the stuff you should never allow to happen. Because now I'm actively keeping your rook fixed. And moreover, and not just I'm keeping the rook after this guy, but the king itself. After you attack me, I'm going to go c2, and you can't really chase my rook because I'm going to grab your other guys. And practically that's kind of losing. Now I could do something with the pawns or back rank and things. Yeah, I played what yeah. And now I'm still keeping the pressure on the second rank. So actually, Anirudh, your white rook was supposed to be on the second rank, not my black rook. So that's why white is kind of losing here. And I knew it. That's why I didn't accept the draw beyond this point. If you proposed the draw before that, I think I would have said yes. But at this stage, it's not quite really a draw. This is not very much a draw. Whatever you choose, you are in sort of disadvantage because Anirudh, king can't move, rook can't move. What does that mean? That means I have all the freedom to march on with the king, to move my guys, because you can't move your king and your rook. It's very unfortunate. When you allowed my rook on the second rank, you paralyzed your own pieces. You self-induced a big handicap there. So you play g3, and I understand, but I have all the time in the world, whereas your position is kind of getting limited now. I fixed your pawns, you go back with the king, you try to free up your guys, I understand that. Okay. I fixed that pawn, but probably that was a freaking blunder or something. Ah, rook c4 goes straight for the stuff. Rook c4, you would have played probably this, and then I would have played this, hitting this pawn. Again, rook can't move. And then do stuff, create a pass and things. Yeah, I screwed up here. I thought I'm going to fix your pawn. But actually, you came up with a very nice idea. You open up things again. We're back in the business. You're back in the business. Yeah, I should have played that one. Okay. Now that's a... Well, I got a pass and I want to take advantage of that one. Still a draw if played correctly. But I really want to take advantage of my passer. Okay. There is something here. When you push all these guys, and if I get with the pawn on the second rank, you have to be very careful about not moving king. Okay, you have to be careful not to move the king on the third rank, because then I'm going to promote. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting into the pattern that actually did happen in the game. Yes. Now you can't touch my pawn. Now it's getting really bad. Now it's getting really bad. So I guess you are just supposed now to just stay there and just move the rook up and down, up and down, up and down. Move the rook up and down. That's it. Oh, move here because you don't want me to do this and this. Because my pawn reaches the a2 square. And when I'm doing this, you can't really take it because I'm going to skewer. So you're actually required to keep the king on g2 so that I cannot skewer. Okay, that's the answer. You are supposed to stay on g2 so I do not make the skewer, which I did do. Yeah, now the skewer is a big problem. You can't touch the black pawn. Well, it doesn't matter what white does here. You were supposed to keep the king on g2, so that's it's a very good lesson for both of us. Well, from my perspective, I was just waiting for a weakness to happen or a blunder to take place. That was it. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Because the pawn is untouchable. That's the skewer. So if you kept king g2, if this guy stayed on g2 and you just moved up and down, that was it. You don't have to do nothing. Just do this. And probably I would have definitely, if you given me the chance, I would have tried to move the king out of the blockade, try to go and attack g3. Maybe. Well, yeah. Yeah. So that's the stuff. Okay. We're going to pause it now here because that will happen. By the way, I think you played magnificent. Putting on aside the stuff at the end. Okay. I think you did very well. You got an 85% accuracy here. You did do a blunder, which was the blunder at the end. And I did do a blunder, I think. When the heck did I do the blunder? Ah, here. Well, blunder in terms of not being able to preserve my huge advantage. That was my blunder. But hey, with 2 minutes, I'm not smart with 10 minutes on the clock. Forget about 2 minutes. I'm definitely not that smart. Yeah, okay. That would have kept all my advantage. That would have just preserved all my advantage here. After b3, just rook b4, and you can't move your rook. You can't move your rook. I'm going to do all sorts of things. I'm going to create passed pawns. I'm going to come down with these guys. But instead, I thought I'm going to fix a weakness, but you came with such a nice idea. So a5, wrongly, I thought I'm going to make a weakness. I'm going to fix a weakness, but we came with a very creative idea. That b4, so I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. Very good accuracy, very decent accuracy. Really very decent accuracy. So congrats for the game, by the way. You should get a stronger rating, Anirudh, anytime soon now. You should go up in your rating, dude. Even the 2000 plus people do errors or blunders and stuff. So your rating should improve. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. So I'm gonna go grab some grab some water, guys. I'll be returning. If you people want to play some. Oh yeah, you know something? Do rapids. Forget about blitzes and stuff. I mean blitzes when you do fun or something. But if you have half an hour available. So let's say if you got half an hour available, just sit down and do a 15 minutes game. You 15 minutes the other guy. Play just the rapid. Hopefully they're not going to be using engine and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you just take a shot. Play rapid. I know when you play rapid, some guys heck knows what they do. But not all of them. So do a rapid. Play whoever you manage to play against. Do a rapid because you can sit down and actually think more and better. And this kind of ideas, you actually might be able to identify them correctly if you do rapids. If it's blitz or bullet, my God, didn't you see how many inaccuracies we do? All right, so I'll be returning in a sec, guys, and yeah, maybe we could do some puzzles together or something. Totally. So be back in a sec, fellas. Be back in a sec. Okay. Back now. All right, Simpson, if you're still there, Simpson, we can. Led Zeppelin is it's the icons. I absolutely adore Led Zeppelin, as Black Sabbath too, absolutely, and Queen. That's no discussion. These guys are icons for me as a rocker. I consider these are icons. I absolutely adore these bands. Not too much listening of Nickelback. I need to ask apologies. I'm not very familiar with this band. I might give it a listen on my long commutes. I might be listening to those guys, just get myself familiar and see what I missed. But yeah, those are absolutely icons. I adore Led Zeppelin. Absolutely. Totally. Giants. Of course, the list is very long, you know. Pink Floyd and King Crimson. I mean, let's not. I mean, it's huge musicians. I mean, it's wonderful. Rock and Roll Planet is huge. So yeah. All right. So what do we do? Shall we do a puzzle, guys? Shall we do some games analysis? Marillion. Oh my God. Oh my days. Yes. Yes. Of course. Marillion. Absolutely. Always. Always. I'm very happy to see we might be concurring in our musical aesthetical tastes too. That's absolutely magnificent. Totally. Yeah, we're right on the right. We're on the right spot. So, Simpson, you want to analyze some of the stuff you played personally, or do you want to do an arena, guys, or something like that, or casuals, or games analysis? Let me know, people. Otherwise, I'm just going to do some puzzles until you decide what might be best. So let me just do a quick puzzle. Let's do a puzzle, and we'll do a casual. Then, if no one wants to analyze some of the stuff they did, we could go for a friendly one, a casual, as they do on Leechess. Yes. Yeah, I remember Chelsea Monday. Man, the lyrics at Marillion, they were absolutely geniuses, and wow. Chess is a continuous effort to actually discover the objective truth. So confusion it dissipates. The confusion dissipates as you put your scrutiny, your attention. You actually recognize the objective truth without you having to create anything. Because the beautiful stuff in chess, as I see it, is that I don't need to create something, as I just need to recognize the objective truth. That's how I like to put it. It might be a matter of poetical license, but I like to think that actually I only need to recognize what needs to be done without me having to kill myself. Oh, I need to create fabulous lines of maybe you need to create, maybe you need to recognize stuff that needs to be played. Maybe it's just a matter of, again, of poetry, but that's how I look at it. Like, for instance, in a puzzle, I just need to recognize the correct stuff. I don't need to be overly creative now and stuff. But yeah, maybe they mean exactly the same. That's a nice one. After a few smoke, that's a nice one. Yeah, maybe being super creative means actually you recognize the objective stuff that is right there in front of your eyes. Maybe they're exactly the same thing. That's another point of view. Okay. So what am I supposed to play here? Find the best move for white here. Well, I can hit the queen, that's for sure. So I might be able to. So here, for instance, Simpson and Anirudh, I'm looking like, okay, but that drops the queen. It doesn't work, or maybe it does. Wait a minute. Taking queen. I could take the queen. Wait a sec. I could take the queen, and if they capture, I might get this. But what if they take with the rook? Well, that's another question then. Okay, I could take this with the queen. Then queen takes, then pawn takes, and I've got 2 pawns on the 6th rank. Even if they take and I take, I'm having... Yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, upon some extra consideration, I think probably the correct one would be queen takes, because if the queen takes and my pawn takes, actually I'm having two connected pass pawns on the 6th rank, which are pretty much unstoppable. Now, it doesn't mean black has to take my queen, but it's quite a strong one because I'm attacking the queen here. I'm attacking the rook on c7. So I think that's serious. And also I'm attacking the knight. So I think it's pretty much forcing. Am I correct, Anirudh? Queen to d6, I think attacks both rook and knight and forces black to take my queen. Then my pawn takes, and by virtue of what we said, we should be able to win. Did you say it? I can't make anything out. Oh, yes, you did say, right? Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So queen takes d6, queen takes, pawn takes, then two connected pawns. I think that might be the stuff. Yes, Simpson, I think that's it, guys. Okay, I'm going to play it. But, fly me, that's not the move. That's frustrating when you actually think you've seen a very decent sequence and actually the engine says it's not the move. Sometimes it's the second move they want you to play the best move ever. Oh boy. Don't tell me it's pawn takes pawn. I didn't even look at pawn takes pawn. I just took queen takes pawn. Is it pawn takes pawn? Because when you do that, although they capture your queen, you have a rook check. Yeah, this is it, guys. And then you take the other rook. No, it's not queen takes. It's pawn takes pawn, Anirudh. Nah, it's pawn takes pawn, dude. Queen takes pawn is decent, but probably not the best move ever. We're gonna summon the engine again. But after this, so pawn takes pawn, queen captures, rook takes, check. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. And taking the second rook. And I think that's just quite killing. Yeah, best move. There you go. You're going to take actually two rooks. And you have a pawn ready to promote. So now you're going to do check that. Yeah. I didn't look at pawn takes pawn. I looked only at queen takes because it seemed to be very human-like. And because I'm a human, unfortunately. I'm limited. Being human means you are limited. Your thinking happens in linear fashion. You can't think 10 things at once like an engine, and you're always very limited. So let's see if my initial thought, our plan, queen takes, actually was that great. And it was kind of playable. It was playable, but Anirudh, exactly as I said, the second line of the engine. Queen takes d6 actually loses apparently medium long term and is the second line of the engine. We were supposed to take pawn takes pawn, but this is an advanced little puzzle. Make no mistake, this is a chess master puzzle. This is advanced puzzle. It's not straightforward. This is a complicated one. So virtually, you're giving away, you're trading a queen for two rooks with the prospect of you promoting. Can they even stop you? So when we took, and they took, and we checked, and they say move, and we take, can they actually stopping you promoting? Not really. Not really. Can they do something else? No, they can't. They can't stop you promoting. So frankly, we're giving a queen for two rooks, and as a bonus, Anirudh and Simpson, as a bonus, we actually get another queen. So, yeah, it is frustrating. It's absolutely it's actually a bit annoying, you know, when you think you found something phenomenal, and actually you're being disproved in the most brutal way, and yeah. Well, it could be so many things. This. I don't know. If I'm giving a rook here, They kind of have to take. Then I will check. Then they move here. Then I have got nothing. Maybe I could do a battery first, but when I do that, actually they block. I'm not sure then. Oh yeah, because it's pinned, right? Uh-huh. Queen g6, h6, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, queen takes. Wait a minute. I'm not saying no. You're not the only one. Welcome to the club, Simpson. It's a continuous effort, this one, to generate clarity. Queen g6. The pawn is pinned. Spot on, Anirudh. Queen g6. But then they do h6. How do I continue beyond this point? Oh, it's actually this, right? Then they check me. Then I'm moving here. I don't care about that guy. But though, check. Okay, this is... Okay, but give me more, Anirudh. Queen g6, I agree. I think you are very correct. I think you are very, very, very correct. Queen g6. h6. What do? Do you take on h6 or do you play rook f7 for like checkmate on g7? But then they're going to check you here. Then you're going to move. Then they're going to... Yeah, that's it. Queen g6, h6, rook f7 for checkmate on g7. They check. You play queen h2. They don't have any queen. They have this, queen c7. They have queen c7 check. Then you have to play h3. Then if they want, they could check you again. Well, they could do... Oh, man, this is just not easy. So queen g6 makes sense. Okay, I'm very happy with that move. What do you do after h6? I agree. Queen g6, yes. Queen g6. Huh. Seven. That's just so not clear. I don't think you're sacking on h6. You're going to do some rook, but heck knows that, like, you're going to get very heavily checked. So this one is the start. But now h6, as we said. So what do we do beyond this point? Actually, this one looks very nice. But what do you do? Wait a minute, after check, can I do f2? Then they're going to play the other guy. Then I'm going to go here. Then they're going to do this. Then I'm going to go here. Aha! No, yeah, well, rook f7, I've said it myself too, like many times. Yeah, of course, rook f7. What do you do after check, though? That's the question. Because to my understanding, after check, so you're going to do this. I get it. Then after check, do you go like here? Okay, rook f7. And after rook e1, please do tell me, how do you proceed after rook e1 check? Because they're going to check you. You play rook f7, want to checkmate on g7. Well, that's the question. You know, after king h2, it's queen c7. Check. Just give an example. So, do you see beyond that point? Rook f7, rook e1, king h2, queen c7. Let's do the arrows. Queen c7, check. Where do you go? Can you stop the checks? You go h3, they go back. Check. Can you go 2 steps? You're going to get check on e3 again. What? Right, okay. Rook f7, rook e1, king h2. Ah, yes. Yes, the rook on f7 actually takes care of the 7th rank. So even if they check you, you go on the h2 and you can't be checked anymore. They might do rook h1, to which you take, they check and you go h2, no more checks. Yes, and queen can't give check d6 because of your queen, can't go c7 because of your rook, yes. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's check. So we don't go f2, we go h2, and there is no more check. Well, there is a rook taking, but well, that doesn't mean anything. Yes. Yes. Bingo, you found it. Okay, let's do a friendly one then. A casual, I think they call it on Lee Chess. I think they call it a casual. Okay, let's do a casual. Shall we go 5-5? Something like that? When did I start the stream? Ooh, 1 hour. Okay, let's do one friend. Let's do one casual, Anirudh. Where do I go? To games, or can you challenge me? Yeah. Send over 5-5 casual and let's do this. Let's do this. Send the 5-5. Okie dokie. Let's play this casual. Ah, here is the challenge. 5-5, standard. Let's play this. Oh, where is it? Haven't I accepted? Ah, I need to press the tick. Sorry, I didn't know I had to press the tick. So I'm white, okay. Okay. Let's do this. Nice. I think knight f3, right? Okay, I think bishop b5. I love to make pins every single time. I love the pins, and I think everyone should do the pins because it's a limiting move. So we are limiting our opponent. I could do a couple of things here. Let's go for this. It's good to take space. It's good to open up your pieces, lines, diagonals, and things. Okay, I think I'm liking the position here. Okay, do I really have to take? If I take, you're going to take with the bishop for sure. You're going to take with the bishop for sure. And then he's going to have a strongish bishop. If I go back, you're going to push. Regardless, I'm going to play b3. You can play again. Okay, heck, I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to trade. Of course, Anirudh can push. Okay, he didn't push. Because, yeah, I think it's the best thing you could do. Castle. And now the game just opens up in all its possibilities. Okay, Anirudh still has to spend 2 or 3 tempi to get that king castle somehow. Well, if he wants the castle. If you don't want a castle, he does this at its own peril, so to speak. Ah, he pins me. Oh, man. You see, he actually tries to frustrate my piece's development here, which is supposed to do anyway. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? I hate being in a pin. You have no idea how much I hate being in a pin. That's it. Goodbye, pin. Okay. Queen d3. No more pin. For now. Let's see what's next. Huh. He develops. He develops. Of course. Bang. Bang. Okay. I think c3. I want to be on the safer side. I'm not being like attacked by the knight, so I wanted to make sure I'm staying as I am at the minute, and I still need to figure out what I do with this guy. Unless there is something else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure though. Let's find out together, guys. Okay, what do we do? Oh, was it necessary though? Was it? I mean, I understand the point of Anirudh here. I understand what he says, but I think that allows my bishop to go back in a pin, Anirudh. I don't know if it's fundamentally now losing for black or anything, but you just allowed me to take advantage of something. So b5 maybe was unnecessary. We're gonna check perhaps with the engine. I think b4. Apologies. I think b4 was unnecessary because you've allowed the light square white bishop to just place your knight in a pin again. Yeah, there is way exactly, but you actually withdrew. You actually withdrew a bishop to defend that guy. So unless you have a master plan, I'm not seeing the bigger picture of maybe. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Forwards, guys. I have to develop my things here. Okay, I think I'm fully developed now. And he castled. Okay, that's good stuff for him. Well, I could take, he takes, and I take. Do I want to do this? I actually don't know. I mean, I don't know. So I'm telling you now, when we're coming back with the engine, I'm telling you now, that's an idea. But heck, I don't know if that's the strongest or if it's actually worth it. I don't know. I'll be very honest. I do not know fully 100% here. Yeah, too strong. Of come on. Okay, I just have to do it in this fashion. Yeah. I placed the ball in his court now, so let him think about what to play, and I'll try and exploit if he creates any more weaknesses or something. I'm not for passive chess or something, don't get me wrong. But if I see something, I'll go for it, definitely. If I see something, I'll absolutely go for it. Totally. What? Ah, I see. That is interesting. He nicked a pawn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Fix there. Oh. Okay. I'll take this guy for now. What? Now that's being creative, really. Okay. The heck is that? He actually messes up my pawn structure here. That's really good. Okay. I don't know, maybe 3-2-5, 3-3-6. He nicked a pawn from me and he played it in a very, very creative fashion. That's a check. That's just a check. So this is serious. This is a check here. I don't even know what I'm supposed to take with. I don't know now. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Maybe. I might have a plan, but I'm not sure at this stage. Huh. Am I doing the right stuff here? Apparently not. No, I definitely not. I didn't do the right stuff here. I dropped like a billion pawns. A billion something pawns. You got a very strong bishop here. You got an incredibly strong bishop here. Hello, Jackson. Very strong bishop. He messed up my pawn structure. He nicked the pawn from me. He got an incredibly strong bishop. I think I'm getting hammered completely. I gotta move the rook, right? I mean, of course I have to move. The question is, where on earth am I supposed to move the rook? He constructed a better position. He's on a better position now. Bishop is stronger than my knight. That's for sure. His bishop is stronger. And he got an extra pawn. Mind you. Yeah, the position is much better for black here. I might have some counter ideas. But all in all, I think the position is better for black. For sure. Better for black for sure. Yeah. Yeah. He wants to trick me into this. He wants to trick me into that thing. He definitely wants to. So, the heck am I doing? I have to... Yeah. Okay, this is a bad position for white. Bad position for white. He came up with the unbelievable idea when he took that pawn. I don't know what move was that. He took a pawn in the middle of almost looks like innocuous move, and now he just simply hammers me on all fronts. He's gonna do a check. He's gonna be maybe another check here. That's just not the stuff I should do for sure. Anirudh, something weird, brother. Something very weird. You didn't see the checkmate in one. You didn't see the checkmate in one. I mean, why didn't you play the rook b1 check? And then you would have checked me again, and then... But anyway, that was checkmate in one. You were supposed to just play a G or H or anything, really, or just king. That's weird. I mean, you did the... Okay, let me show you what I found. So this is the most... This is the moment. I guess this is the moment now. Okay, I play what I play. Now you played the best ever move. I mean, I got absolutely surprised by your move. And then I realized that was so cool. Knight takes d4. You had a discovered attack on my bishop. Yes, knight d4 was actually the move that actually made me incredibly alert. Then I realized that actually you found the most corrosive continuation here. Knight d4. So you play knight d4, you didn't see the mate in one back rank, and you saw knight d4 here. You play knight d4, you didn't see the checkmate in one move, and in the middle of all craziness here, because this is like a billion pieces here. Wow. So you play knight d4. This is a fabulous move. Knight d4 is just a fabulous move. Fabulous. What did I play? I played... no, you oh yeah. And now you took BC. You took BC. Constantly disrupting my pawn structure and stuff. You took BC. I took, but that's already very, very, very difficult for white here. I mean, very difficult. Yeah, I took with the rook, but this is very difficult for white. So I'm pretty much toast. Because, I mean, that particular move that you play knight d4 was the beginning of the end for white. I really don't understand how you... Yeah, I mean, this is just finished here. White is finished completely. White is finished here. Done. Yeah, rook d3, all sorts of stuff here I could play. But they are hopeless. They're absolutely hopeless, all the moves here. So you're just supposed to play some g-pawn, something, or moving the king, or what does the engine say? Rook b6. Okay, rook b6. I was expecting you to do some rook b1, frankly. And then I would have played being forced some king, and then you would have checked me. And then I would have moved. Then you would have taken, and when I took, you then play g or h or something. Yeah. So you've noticed huge subtleties, and at the very end, now you play the rook takes. I mean, anything practically works, yeah. Apart from rook takes, anything works. Like almost anything works. Well, given those 3 pawns or the king move. So you could do it in this fashion. Yeah. Anyway. And what was I supposed to... Wait a second. When I played that move, rook e1, rook ae1... Um... That's not the strongest. Amongst other things, I was thinking about bishop takes. Let me see if that's true. Nah, that's not the strongest. Bishop c... Yeah, bishop c2. Yeah. After I played rook a1, I thought about playing bishop c2 and pushing this guy. But I was a bit too late because you already started with knight d4, which was the most glorious stuff that might have happened for black here. Yeah. Right, guys, been streaming for almost, what, 2 hours? Okay, if you want, we can do another one, but we're going to do it even quicker. We're going to do a 3 minutes one, Anirudh. It's getting now late. Let's do one more if you want. I'm going to try and send the challenge. Okay, how do I challenge this guy? Like this, I guess. Okay, we want to make it 3-0 kind of casual. Variant time control. What is that time control? I don't know what's that time control. Real time, but it's got to be minutes per side, like 3-0 casual. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like this for now. Okay, and casual. Okay. I don't know. Didn't I send a challenge? Anirudh, I don't. Haven't I sent a challenge? Okay, send me a challenge, please, with the. Oh, I should have done. Oh, I should have done then. Oh, I see. I should have done the. Yeah, I should have put random or something. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Let's go again. Okay. So the 2 swords here. And now random. Random side. Okay, I get it now. Right. I'm more familiar with chess.com interface. And, okay. 3 minutes then, no increment, so I have to move faster regardless. Okay. Well, if we get to that point, I think I'm fairly happy. But it's already not. It's already not the same. It's not the same. The whole pattern had been changed. We're not playing the same stuff. Well, I'm going to take no. Right. Okay. we're gonna pause it now here, Anirudh. Thank you very much, guys. Anirudh, Chill Penguin, who was here. Simpson, if you still, thank you, brother, very much for visiting. Guys, find me tomorrow, please, on Twitch. Ladies and gents, tomorrow on Twitch. I'll be on chess.com and on Twitch. So if you want to check my last YouTube video, feel free to, guys. Thank you very much, God King Tulu. Thank you, Anirudh. That's all right, man. It happens to everybody. That's okay. It's just, it's a blitz. It's a blitz. Okay. Stay safe, guys. Bye for now. See you tomorrow, fellas.